in 20 plus years since you've been home, social media has really like boom and blossomed. You know what I'm saying? What role do you think the 5% should play in today's social media?
A major role. We teachers, and as righteous teachers, we have to have that positive knowledge in the universe, and the medium in which to get it out there today to the masses on a mass scale is the internet.
Because most 85 are on social media.
Yeah, they there, and we have a audience with them. Now, to use the audience is the question. Like, if you look at World Star, Hip Hop World Star, they got millions of people viewing that on the basis of pure savagery. A fight this, a fight that. I mean, people becoming instant media stars. They call them influencers. And they're influencing tens of millions of people. You know, in instant time. They call it Instagram. Yeah, instant time. And it'd be about pure bullshit.
Right.
And people don't gravitate towards knowledge. It was a black psychiatrist named Fanon. And he postulated theory of cognitive dissonance. Yeah, that people have the tendency, 85% of the people have a tendency to disregard the truth when they hear the truth that may be contrary to what they have learned to believe,
right.
What they have been taught to believe,
yeah.
What they have been indoctrinated to believe.
Right.
No matter how evident the evidence is before them of what is the truth that may be contrary to their beliefs. And they would reject that truth after it becomes evident to them and accept the bullshit continuously. Here's a perfect example of a non-sensible illusion or a non-sensible belief. And when I say non-sensible, that it don't make no sense. That people as children was taught to believe in a Santa Claus coming down your chimney
right.
that you didn't even have.
Yeah, right.
And leaving you some toys.
Right.
You know, that your parents went to the store and brought, but you've been told.
So did he come out the oven?
Yeah, that he came down. Well, where's the
chimney?
Where's the chimney? Yeah, where's the, that's evident. Where's the chimney, mommy? I mean, you go to everybody else's house and go down their chimney that has a chimney, but we don't have one. How did you get in our house? Did you open the door? You know? And that's the sense that it would make or take for even a child to ask them questions.
Right.
Where's the goddamn chimney?
Right.
Do reindeers really fly? You know, where's the sleigh? And here, nonsensical delusions or illusions, whatever, that in the South, where there ain't no snow, but he riding a sled in the snow, and there ain't got no snow where we live, in the South.
Right.
It's hot, high temperature. So people see this, and it's evident to them, but they still believe the bullshit.
Right.
They easily led in the wrong direction.
Hard
to lead in the right. Even against the truth, it's very, very hard to lead them in the right. And they remain, they say ignorance is bliss.
Right.
So, but they not blissful in the hell that they be suffering. Not even when they go to sleep, they have nightmares. They not blissful. They ignorant But ain't nothing blissful about ignorance, you know? But I know that they have that tendency to believe that bullshit. And more people gonna watch on the internet bullshit than they gonna watch something relevant that's gonna be beneficial to them. They gonna think
I'm of the mind to give them the right foods.
Yeah, you can get them the right foods, but are they gonna eat the right food? Right. Look at it. Look, every day when I see a person smoking a cigarette, they committing suicide. They putting a 45 to their goddamn head. Every time they inhale that cigarette and mess up their lungs, they cutting in their own breath and shortening their life. And what the Surgeon General said, that cigarettes may be hazardous to your health. It has been determined that cigarettes will cause cancer, a deadly disease, and they still smoke. One of the biggest industries in the world is the tobacco industry.
Right.
You know, so that's how ignorant people is. They very suicidal. We say that the devil is self-destructive, and the ignorant people follow the devil's teachings and indoctrination and way of life. So the ignorant people become self-destructive. They tell them don't eat red meat because of all the disease-causing effect of red meat. And what they do?
Eat red meat.
Eat plenty of it. They tell them don't eat pork. Yo, they'll kill a motherfucker. You tell them don't eat no pork, they try to kill you, all these pig eating motherfuckers. They eat so much pig, they look like the pig. Yeah,
that's right.
You know? Yeah. But they don't stop, and they know it's detrimental. I mean, what the first thing the doctor tell a person when they come in there with rheumatism and heart failure and arthritis and all other diseases that you can think of? The first thing they tell them is to maintain or establish a fat-free diet, low in sodium. And pig ain't nothing but fat. And the first thing they tell them is stop eating that goddamn pig. That's fat-free.
Right.
Do you think they stop to save their life? No.
They'd rather have surgery and all that.
They're all of that.
And continue
eating the pig. Yeah. The same way they do with the cigarettes. So the ignorant is going to look at the different videos by the millions about ignorant shit.
Right.
And it ain't going to be too many that look at things that is conscious raising.
Right. But those that are looking for those that are conscious raising, you got to provide.
Ain't no question. Right. You got to provide it. It's vitally necessary. It's a must. It's mandatory. Just as I always say that unrighteousness have an overpowering influence in the world today. However, no matter how much influence unrighteousness have, it got to be a righteous influence. Right. And we that righteous influence. Right. And one of the mediums of the righteous influence is the internet. As it was during the golden era of hip hop, music, the CD. You know, and then the entertainers going all over the world. And one of the best groups that ever came with it was the Wu-Tang Clan. And they taught through their music the world. And look at the recent exposure that they got iconically in their 25th anniversary with the videos, with the documentaries. And look what they show in the documentary. The teachers, they come right to the school, the parliament, the teachers in the street. Look how it's been manifested in the Wu-Tang Clan, American Saga.
Right.
Straight up. Only thing they didn't do was depict the flag.
They changed the flag. From what I understand that is because of
that was Hollywood.
The rights of the rights of the family. They Freedom saying that he didn't want to.
Well, that's cool. He went no dispute.
Yeah. There's no dispute. Right.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But the teachings was manifested unadulteratedly.
I enjoyed it, God.
I loved it.
I enjoyed it, God.
I loved it.
And you know,
I understood it.
And I want to say that it wasn't for those who were there in the 90s. It was for another audience.
It was for this audience today.
Right.
But it was for anybody. I was in jail when all that was happening. But they gave me a glimpse of how they was affected. And in fact, when that last episode, and this was serious to me, that they didn't show the teachers on Staten Island in Stapleton, or either Park Hill. They came to the pink houses in Red Hook, and the guards was building in the pink houses in Red Hook, and they was out there in force. And the brother gave it up dynamically. Peace, God. What's the day's mathematics? And now this is the first time that the RZA, as he was playing Bobby, was dropping it. Right. And the other people that was with him didn't even realize that he had studied like that. You know? So they were showing you how influential this teaching was. Right. And those that was around him didn't even know he had it. Because you know what he said? The brother that played Ghost told him, oh man, we ain't into that.
We ain't into that, right.
We ain't but he didn't even know that this man was into that.
Right.
But the influence was like, bam, it'll sneak up on that ass.
Yeah, well later on, you know, I mean, I give Wu-Tang the props for spreading the teaching. But I also want to say they did spread a lot of other things too.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't know if you realize it, that there's permanent magnetic and temporary magnetic. But it's magnetic that is the source of the power of attraction. Rather it's temporary or permanent. The key is the magnetic. And don't we always take the best part for ourselves? We don't care about, I don't give a fuck about the worst part. Excuse my expression, please. I don't care about the worst part. I take the best part. And the best part of magnetic and the temporary magnetic, I'm taking that best part of the magnetic. And the best part of the permanent magnetic, I'm taking the best part of the permanent magnetic. Because I care about and preserve the best part. I don't care about the worst part. I care about the poor part because I can get riches out of the poor part too.
Yeah, you got to develop the poor part.
Exactly. But the worst part I don't care nothing about. Right. So whatever they did with the worst, that was on them. I don't care about that. That's something. Every toe is gonna stand on its own. Every body, is gonna stand on its own toes. So that's that man's heaven or hell, and I can't fault him for his heaven or hell. Right. That's what he got to bear, or they got to bear.
Right.
If Mecca did this.